Friday. Well, Monday for you. Sorry, that's kind of a bummer thing to say on a Monday. But it is Friday right now, and I just got back from taking Olive out, got some coffee. It's a really, really beautiful day. I wish I did not have to spend it studying. I have a pharmacology test at 1 o'clock today, so I have my study guide here. Like, to be honest, pharmacology is the most boring class I've ever taken. And oh, that can't be true. I've taken some really boring classes, but for nursing school, I think that this might be like the one that I like the least. I'm really lucky that my teacher, professor, whatever, is super, super nice and like really helpful and helping us like focus on what to learn, because if you've ever looked up a drug or even like gotten a prescription for a drug with like a packet of information, there's so much you could know, and that's just like impossible to learn for like an exam or just to know in general. So she's really helpful in helping us like know what to study. Something I found really helpful is I basically like tailor my class notes to be a study guide. Like, I don't put in additional information into my notes than what I think is going to be on the exam, or like what we've gotten in like a blueprint or whatever, so that by the time I get done with class and like done with taking notes, I have a fully formed study guide. And something I found to be helpful for pharm, we get a drug list for our exams, and I'm worried about putting this paper and changing the light, but we'll see how it works. And in my notes, I just make the drug information pink. So this is like the classes of drugs and what they do and any like nursing considerations, and then I actually make the drug itself pink that we need to know. I bold anything that the teacher has said like is important or has emphasized or like literally said that is something you need to know. And I just find this helpful. I think I've said this before, but like, I'm a really visual learner, so when I'm going through my study guide, it helps me to like break it up and like file away that information a little bit better. The other thing that's really helpful is Quizlet, just like an old standby. I thought it might be nice to just show kind of like a more realistic nursing school day in COVID. I posted on my Instagram yesterday. I don't know if I've like really talked about this, but like, it is so strange to be in school during COVID. I definitely did not picture this whole experience to be like clouded by a pandemic. I know there's like a lot of other like way bigger things to worry about than my school experience, but as a nurse in training, I feel a little nervous about the lack of hands-on experience, if that makes sense. Like, I'm still going to clinicals as of right now, but it's every 2 weeks instead of every week. Yeah, we have lab and we have some online stuff, which is fine. Like, honestly, we're getting there, but I am super worried for when I get into a career, a little bit of my lack of experience. And I also wanted to like kind of portray the reality of it. I don't always sit at my desk. Most of the time, I am on the couch or in my pajamas, you know? Like, I don't want it to make it seem like, yeah, I'm in nursing school and it's at home, but I like get dressed every day and work at my desk until like from 6 until 9. Like, that's a little unrealistic. And when you're working from home, just do what works for you. I don't know. Like, yeah, I work from the couch and I study from the couch, and sometimes I take my lectures from the couch, and then I take a nap, and then I get back up and I do it again. I think all that's to say is just like, no matter where you are or what you're doing, I think the internet can put a lot of pressure on people to look a certain way or be doing a certain thing during this time, even if it's unintentional. I know I look at Instagram sometimes and I'm like, these girls are in full outfits, makeup, whatever. If you're just like at home doing your best, like wearing the same outfit every day a week and like washing your hair occasionally, yeah, like you're just doing it. I don't know, that's kind of what I'm doing. And I know even for myself, I've watched back some videos and been like, ugh, you could have like tried a little harder there. But I never want this to be a place that people feel they need to change who they are. So I'm not gonna change who I am. I just want everyone who comes here, if anyone decides to, and if you're here, I'm really truly glad you're taking any time to like hang out with me. But I want anyone who decides to come here to feel welcome just as they are, because I know I haven't always felt that way, and I would never want to create another space on the internet where you have to be perfect.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know one single thing that I haven't done.
Another quick study tip, especially for pharm, for those of you who struggle like me, but it's Simple Nursing. So they have an Instagram and a YouTube, but basically like any topic that you could like think of, they have a video on, and it's been so helpful like to learn these drugs. And also they kind of do it based on like what you would expect to see in the NCLEX, which is like really important, I feel like, to start just getting NCLEX minded from the beginning. I think from the start of nursing school, you should always be thinking about how they will test you about this, and like what are the important things to know for when you go take the NCLEX. Simple Nursing I find super, super helpful. You can see all of his videos like down here. Look for this like little blue background with the yellow. I love them. I think he explains things beautifully, and it has been really helpful. I always put his channel link down below, and as well as another one if you ever need to find it quickly.
Last D is for diuretics, which diurese fluid or drain the fluid from the body and into the potty. This guy is the #1 drug we use for acute or worsening heart failure. Big NCLEX tip.
Girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you.
I have popcorn in my teeth. Okay, I think I got it. I don't know. I really love popcorn, but I hate how the little like flakies get stuck everywhere. I'm gonna have them in my teeth for years. I'm done with my test. It went fine. Not as well as I would have hoped, but you know, you're not always gonna get an A. That's okay. And I honestly like probably didn't deserve an A on that test for how little I actually studied for it. But yeah, it's Friday, so I'm done. I completed my reflection for clinical and all the stuff that's due on Sunday just to like totally clear up today. My mom is coming tomorrow, and so I'm excited to just like chill. Got my buddy. She camouflages in with this blanket. And I'm watching a little Claudia Saluski. I just think she edits her videos so beautifully, and they're like so soothing to watch. I don't know, and she's like gorgeous and all that. So I love when she puts up something new. Just a positive vibe. And it's really nice out. I should probably go for a walk or something just to get outside. But I'm probably just gonna annoy Sean until he's done working. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a good Friday. So I'm on my iPhone. If the quality looks different, I don't know. Does it? I don't, maybe. But we are in our new house. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I can't believe we bought a house. I'm so excited to not be living in an apartment anymore and to like paint. I've been watching house update YouTube videos nonstop because I'm trying to do a lot of stuff myself. And the first thing that we're doing, so I'm probably gonna do like a house tour because I want to remember what this house looked like when we first bought it, and like This is just like such a big thing. I don't know. I just can't believe I'm a homeowner. So I definitely want to like document this time, and I think it'll be fun for Sean and I to look back like when we were first together and our first house, and like we were not even married yet. We were supposed to be married, but COVID, blah, blah, blah. So the first thing we're doing, besides the upstairs bathroom, which I can talk, oh God, I keep covering the camera. Which I can talk about more is the wall we're gonna paint. So this is like a little breakfast nook off the kitchen, and we have some like paint samples here. I think I want to go with like kind of a pink. I don't know, I've never done this before, so I'm like kind of afraid to do a color. I think I'm just like, my instinct says white, but I don't know. The house is literally empty. We actually got it last week, and we had some friends in town, and like we had Thai food on the floor, and because Sean and I are pretty consistent, we're having Thai food again tonight. Yeah, just like in our empty living room. It's been great, and I'm so excited. So that is like the end of our Friday. My mom's coming tomorrow, and she's gonna come check out the house, see it for the first time, and just be here for the weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Friday, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I put up new videos every Monday, and I'll see you next week. Bye.